So welcome to a taster of Feldenkrais. Feel free to find a place to lie down on the floor and join in. Feldenkrais rhymes with paradise. One of the things that's said about it is that it makes the impossible possible, the possible easy, and the easy elegant. The benefits are about slowing down, connecting, self-compassion, reducing cortisol, shifting your world from being in fight or flight into gentle, deep rest and deeply nurturing. Have a go. So here we are in the Feldenkrais experience where we are exploring body-based meditation. And one of the main purposes is to be able to tune in rather than tune out. So on that invitation, I invite you to follow the sensation of swallowing and let your awareness roll all the way down to where your heels meet the earth. And then slowly track from your heels up through your body, how your calves rest. And that may be different on the left and right. And the invitation to notice the difference, but attempt to let it be different rather than go for this symmetry business, because they have different functions in the world. And allow your awareness to travel further up to your pelvis and how that rests against the earth. And then sensing the curvature of your spine, these 5 curves of your spine, and snake your awareness up from the tailbone where the vertebrae are fused to up behind your lower back. So there might be a little space there between your spine and the floor, a little bridge. And then you'll sense the vertebrae connect again behind your chest. How many vertebrae touch the floor there behind your chest? And tracking further up to that second bridge, the space behind your neck and the floor. And then the way your head gently rests against the earth. And as you scan through your body, what part of you is the heaviest today? If you were to colour yourself in, if you were to draw yourself with watercolour, where would be the most colour? And then allow yourself to sense the way the head rests against the floor. Let it gently lull from left to right. And do less than you know you could. And not looking for any kind of efforting. We're looking for a quality of softness and gentleness. The kind of delicacy that you would treat a newborn baby, that kind of quality. And as you lull your head, you might notice there's a sense of one direction feels like uphill and one feels like down. And we're curious about that. And again, not forcing anything. And slowly let your head come to stillness. And follow that breath all the way down to where your heels meet the floor, and gently roll your heels. Let your toes come to touch. Fanning your feet in and fanning your feet out. And as you experience that movement many times, begin to sense how the legs get to roll around in the pelvis. And as you play, as you notice, if there was a preferred leg, if there was a side where you feel more ease, more comfort, where you could do this all day long, which would you choose? And whichever you choose, continue with that same pattern. And let the other bear witness. And is your breath part of the movement? And bring into your awareness your pinky toe. And start to invite the pinky toe to meet the earth. And the next time it does, you might also sense the way it creates a bit of a kink in the knee, yeah? And so the next time the pinky toe heads toward the earth, let that kink in the knee exaggerate and slowly drag that heel so the outer edge of the foot glides like an ice skater. And then sense the point where it feels easy to stand that foot. Nice. And then reverse it. One of the principles here is it reversible? And allow that outer edge to glide and the toes to turn in and the toes to turn out, and simply play with that movement 2 or 3 times. You might take a gentle press of that foot as it arrives in standing. Notice if your breath is interested, involved, or sitting on the bench watching. And if your breath was to support you in the movement, how would that happen for you? What would be your preference? Where would you invite the inhale to jump in, and where would you invite the exhale? Just pause for a moment and sense, even with the small amount that you've done. What sensations do you observe in your body? This quality of gentleness.